I'm going to be practicing a bit. There. All right. Let's see here. Because you got different ways that you can use this energy. I'm going to use it the way that I saw the Sith Lord on Star Wars do it. When I realized it was very powerful, and I've been practicing this much, and you're sending energy through. Here it goes right here. Oops. I have my breath exercises in, but here it goes. You can tell it's not wind. That's wind. It's energy that comes straight from your body. Let's back up a little bit. So, here. I usually go that way there. So I usually do. Now I'm going here. Yes. And this is how you pass the energy. I mean, they show you Dragon Ball Z and doing that. But they're showing you that because they don't want you to know this. All right, they don't want you to know that. All right, they don't want you to know. Get your hands down here. Yeah. So you understand that? This power is here. All right. We as the original beings have to open up our spirits and souls to a greater energy, to a greater power. All right. This power is here, and it's not here for us to take. The power is here because we're creating the power. You understand that? We're creating this power, and this power is literally flowing through us. Now, I got my shoes on. I'm going to tell you something. They always talking about your shoes block this and block. Let me tell you something. I want you to know this here. When you're dealing with plasma energy, because what's coming out of us is plasma energy. That's literally moving everything. When you're dealing with plasma energy, there's no rubber in the world that can stop plasma energy. All right? Remember, the rubber only stops static electricity. That's the only thing the rubber stops is static electricity. Other than that, that rubber don't stop plasma energy. All right? I'm going to take my shoes off here. Same energy. All right. Let's move back a little bit more. And get your breathing exercises. So make sure you get your breathing exercises in. Because what's moving this is your chakra energy. All right? That's your aura. Your chakra energy. Your chakras are spinning. Yes, yes, one that spins this way, the other that spins this way. All right? Because why are they doing this here? Because they're sharing energy between each other. That's all. We got a solar storm that's happening right now, too. You got high winds that's coming in your area. We got a solar storm that's coming in. And there was a predicted class 5 X flare as well. So you're doing this with your fingers down. All right. This is pure energy. All right. This is not what they call it, wind. It's not wind. All right. I can use my one finger right here. All right. And the only reason why we're using the aluminum is to present the energy that's coming from our bodies. All right. The stronger we get, the heavier the objects we can move. Okay. And it all comes through you with your meditation, your breath work, you believing in yourself. All right? Carrying yourself to a power greater than what anyone could ever imagine. Just know, it's not supposed to be snowing outside. It's not supposed to be cold. The leaves are not supposed to fall from the sky. We got beings who wants to trick us into thinking an event called winter is a season. Winter is an event when the sun literally is rebirth, which means that at the point of the winter event that takes place, because before the sun is rebirth, what happens? We have all these solar flares, these energies coming, because the sun is preparing the planet for rebirth as well. All right, because when the sun shifts, our planet shifts as well, which means we, the children of the sun, are supposed to be shifting too. Here we go. All right, you understand that? So the key in this is for us to understand that we are a powerful people as the original beings, so-called black people, when they know who we are. All right? They have full knowledge of who we are as Tartarians, as Atlanteans, as the Anunnaki, as the ancient golden warriors. Yes, the Nagas. Yes, they have full knowledge of who we are. And we must literally hold on to that knowledge and become more greater and more powerful. We must surpass our ancestors. And this is what the whole point of them giving us religion, them giving us entertainment, sports, pornography, them giving us politics, education, money. You go on and on and on. The musicians and all this, they rather want us to know more about them than us. But you can literally tap into a supreme power. Your voice. Remain balanced. All right? Because this is real energy. You can't see the energy, but you know it's there. You can't see it. So that's how you pass energy. This is how you pass the energy. That's how you pass it. That's just how you pass the energy here. That's how you pass the energy. You and you see it's not air. That's air. That's air. This is energy. That's energy. All right? So the greater your aura, the more powerful your energy becomes. You understand that? And you can move things at the whim of a thought. That's energy. All right? So I just wanted to try that out. I was like, I've been working on this lately. Yeah, so it's energy, passive energy. All right, so all you're doing is passing energy. And that's how you pass energy. Like I said, they gave you Dragon Ball Z. You see, ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening at all. Because the original beings used us. That's what the original beings did. They used that. It wasn't like, if you want to scream and you do this, all right, you can do that. All right, but the original beings used this. All right, that's what it was all about. Passing energy. Let's learn how to pass this energy off. All right, let's learn how to pass it. Like I say, I'm only using the aluminum foil because it's light everyone to start. So you start off. You start off. All right? And there's some brothers and sisters out there that are rather advanced. All right? This is how you pass energy. You want to pass energy to your enemies and destroy them? You're here. You're there. All right? You want to destroy your enemies? Your thoughts. Burn. Tell them to burn. All right? You want to turn to stone? Tell them, I turn your body to stone. Just like that. All right? Remember, you carry the force and the power. You are nature. You're the all supreme power. Remember that. They're not the rulers of the world. You are. That's why they fear you so much, brothers and sisters. If there was no fear of you, there would be no need to make you remain want you to remain in a fallen state. They want us to remain in a fallen state, Fallen. All right? Let's rise and let's conquer our planet again. Remember, the power is within you. It's all within you. All right? Catch you guys later. Much power to you all.